What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video. And when it comes to award season, I usually have the stance that I find every single award show and award whatnot just to be a bunch of over entitled pricks coming out here to stroke their egos, all while at the same time telling you how much better they are than you, and so on and so forth. But one point in time, there was an award show that actually seemed to be for the audience and didn't come off as just a bunch of entitled pricks, you know, stroking their egos along with each other in a massive circle the entire time. And I'm talking about the video game awards. Now, this award show has gone on and has steadily become more and more anti-gamer, anti-customer, and has steadily become more and more of a mainstream thing, so much so that they care more about their corporate overlords than the actual gamer and games themselves. But when it comes to this year, it appears that they are very much trying, at least, to put on a more gamer-friendly face. But we could come over here to That Park Place and we could see just from the title that something interesting is going on here. The Game Awards rejects woke titles with official nominations. And that's actually like a big thing here. When we come over here to the actual Game Awards nomination thing, and you can see these are the Game of the Year right now. These are some of the nominations that have come out, and these are the games that are usually some of the more progressive games, some of the games that people tell you that you should be playing, and they might throw up a game here or there that, you know, is more of a fan favorite. It might win, it might not win, who knows, but it's usually jam-packed with all sorts of this more modern day-isms all over the place. Right now, when we actually come over here to the actual Game Awards, you can see I have every last nomination pulled up right now. We can go to Game of the Year, pull it on up, and you can see Astrobot, Ballatoro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor. This is actually something kind of nice. Almost every single game up here I've actually heard of, all except for Ballatoro. I know nothing about that game. And for the most part, every single game on this list had a massive opening, was filled with positivity. Gamers actually came out in force to support each one of these games and actually enjoyed almost every single game up here. I can actually say safely, all except for Ballatoro that I know nothing about. And this is actually, you know, signs of maybe some changes coming around here. Signs that maybe some good stuff could potentially happen. Although I do have to say that there's a caveat, because when we actually come back over here to That Park Place and we scroll down a little bit, after they point this out, they come in here. The games mentioned above weren't even up for the Games for Impact Award, which celebrates thought-provoking games with profound pro-social meaning, according to Keeley. Those four titles, with their heavy-handed identity politics and social messaging, seemed poised to dominate that category, with many expecting at least one to appear for other big awards like Game of the Year, Best Game Direction, and more. And actually, when you come over here, you know, we'll go back to a view all category, and we'll just go to, you know, Games for Impact. Yeah, there's some Games for Impact on here, all right? Life is Strange, Double Exposure, which honestly, I don't know if it should actually be on this list, considering it just came out not too long ago. But all the games on this list, one of them does stand out to me. Tales of Kenzara Zau is on the Games for Impact category, which, for those of you who don't know, is a Sweet Baby Inc. influence game. But what I do have to tell you is it's the only Sweet Baby Inc. influence game on the Game Awards list. So there is that to at least look forward to. But all at the same time, I'm not very happy with seeing a single Sweet Baby Inc. game on this list, let alone any Game for Impact category, considering this is just a smug area in which they always do this whole woke, progressive games that have some sort of weird social meaning. We don't need to be awarding games for doing that. Is your game good? Yes or no? And when you actually look at all the other categories they have up here, they're not that bad. The only other one I have a complaint about is best community supports, and when we open up here, you see Helldivers. That's the only other one I have an issue with. And after the whole Helldivers controversy that happened this year, I don't really think it should be up on this best community support tab, because they ended up chasing off their community because of their community moderation, their community support groups. All that stuff actually chased the community away instead of actually fostering a healthy community. Yeah, I'm not really fond of this one being on any best community tab right now. But here's the thing. You would think that this is all good and dandy. You would think that this is all like, hey, look, it looks like the Game Awards is actually kind of, turning the tide. Maybe, just maybe, they're actually becoming better and they're actually, recognizing their faults. You'd be wrong, considering all their issues of the past. And also, when the Game Awards first showed off their Game of the Year's nominations, people really quick went out and noticed something that it said Black Myth Awaking. It's Black Myth Wukong. Why are we saying Black Myth Waking? And I pulled up Niche Gamer here because I think they had a very good example of this. This is now deleted tweet, shows just how important the games actually are to the people running the Game Awards. And right here, you see it. Black Myth Waking. It's Black Myth Wukong. Why didn't you double check that before you tweeted this out? This is your awards ceremony. This is your big thing. I get it. You took it down. You should have had this on tap before you actually tweeted this out at all, because you are representing gamers right now. Now, they don't really do that. They just represent themselves. They're corporate overlords. They're woke Hollywood elitists. And on top of that, I do want to remind you, this year, the Game Awards decided to hide who their jury is. But in the past, they've openly told you who the jury is and who the people they actually make the Game Awards for now. We'll come over here to Pirate Nation. And yeah, for those of you who are unaware, these are all the people that vote on your Game Awards. Each of these groups are the people that go out and vote for best game of the year, best this, best that, and, decide the games for change and everything like that. You got your IGNs, your Inverse. I don't know who Jeff is here, but kind of funny, PC Gamer, Polygon, What's Good Games, Pride, Variety, NPR, Game Rant, Venture Beat, The Verge. All these people, LA Times, are who vote on your games. Each one of these groups are who go into the Game Awards and will actively vote for best game of the year, best this, best that. And these are the people that oftentimes are the ones leading the charge, and this game isn't woke enough. This game is this game is that, this game is bad. I'm pretty sure if I go on to Polygon, PC Gamer, probably The Verge as well, I'm going to find a lot of them saying some heinous things about Black Myth Wukong. We know IGN has tons of articles on Black Myth Wukong pushing falsehoods and ideology that says that they were all sexist and blah, 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 when in reality, they weren't anything like that. It was all an easily debunkable mistranslation that a 5-year-old could actually point out. But these are the people that vote on these games. These are the people that decide which game wins and which game loses. And these people are the elitist pricks that the Game Award has decided to cater to. Instead of catering to actual gamers, instead of catering to the actual audience, these are the people they decide matter more than you, the gamer, you, the audience, you, the paying customer, the person that actually makes each one of these games successful. They would rather cater to NPR instead of an everyday gamer individual. This is why people don't like the Game Awards, and this is why, even though you can have like all these really good games coming out here, being for Game of the Year, Astrobot, Black Myth, all these games, maybe a question of Elden Ring actually needed to be on this list, to be quite honest with you, but all these games being up here on the Game Awards, all of them being up there, it might look like they're catering to you. It might look like they're actually trying to turn a page and become something better. But it's all just going to be the same thing. It's all just going to be the exact same stuff that they've shipped out for the past several years. They're not here for you. They're just here to put on a good face. They're here for NPR, Pride, Variety, IGN, Kinda Funny. These are the people they prefer to cater to. These are the people they prefer to actually spend time with. Not you. Not you, the gamer. And it's even more clear when you consider Jeff Keighley, the host of the Game Awards and the founder of the Game Awards, has been trying to trademark the Game Awards. These are the people that run everything. These are the people that dictate this stuff. Not you, not us. And I can go over to Stuttering Craig. Stuttering Craig's trying to put on his own Game Awards called the Real Game Awards. That is actually catered to the audience. That is actually catered to you and I. That is actually focused in on the gamer, the customer, the person that actually cares about these products, the fans. And Jeff Keighley's out here doing something that Craig isn't. Craig's out here trying to put on a show for the fans, while Jeff Keighley is still trying to put on a show for the corporate overlords and try to get into that Hollywood bubble. But I'm going to leave it there. Let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.